Chef Paul, with me Chef Amy.
Hi.
And today we're going to do two videos. We're ultimately doing a meatball video. Tara, I hope you appreciate this because we're actually doing this for you. Because you're the one that actually wanted us to do this, so that's what we're going to do. So before we go further, I'm going to show you my ninja here. I've got half a clove of garlic, 1 sweet pepper, 1 onion. So we're making right now my pumpkin marinara sauce. So of course we need to get the veggies ready. I want this all ground up so that when we throw this in here, it's going to be nice. Now if there's a little chunks in it, I'm alright with that. Nothing needs to be perfect. Alright, so, and I know we have other, or maybe not. So I'm going to drizzle some olive oil in here because that's important for marinara sauce. And we're going to get this heated up here a little bit. And this is going to simmer for a little while. And it's going to taste great. It really is. This is getting ready for the Canadian Halloween. And pumpkin's a really important thing for us. Now, for those who aren't Canadian or not even from America at all and don't understand the concept of Thanksgiving, it's to celebrate when we came to the new land and we started settling in and made a new home for ourselves. Some of it was to escape oppression, religious oppression from the Catholic Church. Some of it was oppression from the kings of Europe. Some of it was because of potato famines and other famines going on around Europe at the time. And every year we have a little bit of a feast to commemorate that memory. It's not to celebrate Christopher Columbus discovering America because he didn't. That's a complete fraud. Why they still teach that, I don't know. But all right, so that's starting to get hot here. And I've got some crushed tomatoes. Why? Because I would get, or not crushed, these are diced. I'd normally get crushed, but this time I chose to do a little different. And then I got 1 can of pasta sauce. We're going to make Amy clean up after this. Mm-hmm. She's good at that. And then I got a can of pumpkin puree. And we're directly going to be using a lot of this, probably not all of it, because it's going to be quite a bit, on our meatballs that we're making later. Which, that we're going to shoot its own video. So reference that a little bit later. Just want to make sure that you're putting enough in here. Now, when you're dealing with pumpkin, one thing that is going to be an absolute, pumpkin is not sweet. So that's why you need the vegetables with this. Because if you don't, it's going to be rather tart. So there are some things that we can do, that we're going to do. Number 1, I'm going to put a little bit of splash of apple cider vinegar. Not a whole lot. And I'm going to start stirring this around here because this is going to get a little cranky if I don't.
Yeah.
We also want to mix everything together so that when everything's all served and ready, it's not going to be all one mouthful of one thing. So far we've got 3 things in here without adding any spice yet, which we're not going to add a whole lot. Number 1, I'm going to use some applewood. If you can't find it, not a big deal. So this is going to be about 2 tablespoons of applewood. Use your favorite spice. I'm going to throw in a little bit of low salt. You can't figure me out by now. You know that this is getting its own big dose of pepper.
Yeah.
This doesn't take long to start bubbling, so be very, very careful of that. Now this would be good for spaghetti if you want to do, well, maybe not spaghetti, but maybe more like a noodle dish. And pumpkin is quite a bit thick, so this is going to be a little hard to mix in until it starts heating up. So we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes before we're going to be done. And yes, I am using diced tomatoes, and that's not going to be that big of a deal because crushed tomatoes will break down anyways. So we've got that ready here. So now I'm going to take our veggies. I'm going to dump this in here. And these veggies will, believe it or not, will actually really add a lot of flavor to this. If you get the sweet bell peppers, believe it or not, they add a lot of sweetness to this. And this will make it taste so much better. So mix that around, and then I'm going to grab the cover, which is over on the other table right at the moment. And unfortunately for Amy, she's got quite a bit of cleaning to do. You're not complaining too much, are you?
No.
So I'm going to leave that there. We're not putting that away because
Not yet.
we're going to be stirring this quite constantly through this process. So I'm going to put the cover on here, and we're going to let this sit here and cook for about 10 minutes. And every now and again we'll be coming through just to give it a good stir, and then in 10 minutes time we'll be back. And we're back. So this looks great to me. It really does. I've got it off the heat now because it was done. And if you look at that, it's nice, thick, and chunky. There is some tomato on here, and that's perfectly fine. And now, if you're somebody who isn't diabetic or worried about the sugar, might want to put a little honey in here. That would work. Put a little sweetener. It's not going to kill you. I'm just going to take a quick little taste test, and it's hot. Perfect. It's a good marinara, and it has that nice little tang to it, but it also has the tang of having some pumpkin in it. So it's really super good. So if you're looking for a different, unique sauce during the season, I think this is going to be it. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We have our website, www.poulskitchen.com. Check our book. Our books are on there, all the recipes. You could donate if you want. And you might even get to see a pretty face of Amy on there sometime. So until we meet again, let's make cooking great again.